Hey guys, Deirdre here, All Things Art and Books. How you doing? Well, today's video is all about finishing a painting. Finishing an acrylic painting in particular, one that's on canvas. This does not apply to watercolour, just acrylic and oil. In order to finish off a painting so that it shows it off to its best, I recommend first of all to edge the colour around each edge of it. Pick a dominant colour that's already in the painting and just paint 2 coats of it around the edge. And that means that it's ready to hang on the wall basically. Now the other thing I recommend you do is varnish. There's 3 kinds of varnish. There's matte, satin and gloss. It speaks for itself really. I have used the satin in the past, it's sort of in between the two, and you just get a very, very light sheen, which is lovely. But I decided this time to use the gloss varnish. So I've picked this Liquitex One High Gloss Varnish. Why do you even need to varnish your painting? And there's 3 reasons for that. You can leave it. There's no law that says you have to varnish, but it makes a difference. The first reason is that acrylic paint in particular is very, 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 very matte and can actually dry a little bit dull, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's what you want. And if you want to leave it like that, grand. No problem at all. But if you varnish your painting, it will bring out the colours in your painting and make them pop, just bring out the vibrancy that's already there. The next thing a varnish will do is protect your painting. So the gloss preserves your painting and makes it archival, stops the painting from deteriorating, from any kind of damage, light damage, that kind of thing. So it just preserves your painting and keeps it looking much better for much longer. And the third reason you want to do it is that it evens out the surface of it. Now when I say that, particularly as I did in this particular piece, I used a glazing medium. So glazing medium tends to have a bit of a sheen in it, and if you've used a glazing medium in little bits of the painting but not in others, you've got the matte surface of the painting, and then in other bits you've got wee shiny bits, which doesn't look very attractive if you've got it hanging on the wall and the light's coming from the side and you just see some bits are shiny and some aren't. So a varnish sorts that problem out. 2 coats of varnish completely evens it out, and with this being a high gloss one, it's turned out really well. I'm really pleased with the result of this varnish. So you normally put a coat of varnish on. This particular one says to leave it 3 hours before putting the second coat on. I actually left it till the next day and put the second coat on, and it just worked really well. And it dries pretty quickly, so that's now ready for hanging on the wall. Time to varnish. Okay, the whole time I was painting the edge of the painting and varnishing, I had my desktop easel folded flat and the painting sitting on it. It prevented the painting from sticking to any surface beneath, and also put some old magazines or newspapers or kitchen towel underneath to catch any drips. So I pick a dominant colour that's in the painting and paint 2 coats of that around the edge, letting the paint dry between coats. Now hopefully you can see here this painting has a very uneven texture. It's got a mixture of matte acrylic paint and also glazing medium, so all that needs evened out with the varnish. So after giving the varnish a good shake, I pour some out onto the painting surface itself. So this looks a bit scary at this point, but it's no problem at all. You take a dry brush, this varnish does not need thinned with any water, and you just literally spread the varnish over the surface of the painting. suggest you put some kitchen towel or old newspapers or magazines underneath so that you don't damage any surface if there's any drips from the varnish drip down. Spread the varnish evenly, then let it dry and do another coat the next day. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I'll see you again next week for probably a book review. So I'll see you then. Bye!